Hello. Hi. Welcome back. How are things? How are your islands doing? Or if you're not playing Animal Crossing right now, how goes your gaming exploits? Welcome back to the Perpetual 2-Star Island. We've been streaming a lot. Did you know, since the Switch 2 Island started, this one, we've done like 50 streams? That's a lot. That's a lot of streams. I didn't realize until the other day when I was just kind of going over some stuff. Like, oh, wow. That's pathetic. That's awful. That's terrible progress. I thought we were doing good. I would give me 2 stars as well. So, you know, we'll see where we get to today. Slightly annoyed, the grind has been slightly chipping away at my patience finishing my island. Maybe that's what I'm going through. AJ, how's it going? And a bunch of people here. Kate, Nancy, Crash Day, Hollow Jazz. For the love that is good, tend to the beeping car outside whoever owns it. You just reset your island. Good luck. You'll probably reach 5 stars before me. Fox, how's it going? Welcome. So yeah, today we're going to look around at some more areas on the island to kind of like update a little bit. And, you know, I bought some stuff last stream, so we'll kind of play with that. And we'll see where we get to. I kind of have an idea. I think I'm starting to get an idea for what I want for the neighborhood, kind of above Able Sisters. So we'll see. Struggle with your dream island. How are you doing? Doing good, Robert. Thanks for asking. Been watching your CanyonDuck videos recently. There's so much fun. Stuck with the song in my head all the time. Glad I could help. All right, well, let's jump in. Oh, Stitches is here, and he's leaving. Bye. Whoops. CanyonDuck will ever forever stay the most iconic island song. Or island, not song. Got it. So in terms of photos, this is how we're doing right now of villager photos. I have a couple more I'm trying to get, and then we got a few more people we got to kick out as well. So we got to give out some gifts today, ideally. I played a little bit before the stream. Top Chat didn't like my Grand Theft Auto threat. Top Chat's been real picky lately. Real picky. But all right, let's check the mailbox because I have like a whole bunch of stuff in there I haven't opened. And that would be a good place to start, I think. So, for example, I've been buying a lot of art, but then I bought, oh yeah, this stuff yesterday because it became available. Got a couple new songs, too. I'm pretty sure they're new. Just when I think I'm getting all the songs. I got something from Flick. I think CJ as well. I think I gave CJ 3 sturgeon. Wilbo, how's it going? How have you been? Have you beaten Zelda yet? All right. More songs. Oh, right. We got the bridge and the lantern. I'm still at the last castle. Got busy the past few days. You gotta beat it. You gotta hurry. I'm gonna beat it this weekend. All right.
My mailbox has a lot of mail in it. Guess why? Because,
Wait, what? Okay. I'm going. Wilbo does not like Game of the Month confirmed. Got a new villager today, Ione. I found her after going to 2 islands yesterday to replace Lucy. I always forget you can find that villager without amiibos. All right, so yeah, good chunk of mail here I gotta open. She's pretty cool. Yeah, I have her on my original island. How did you get so much mail from Red? I've been buying a piece of art every day and not opening my mail. I still haven't gotten the Master Sword, but the DV update has got me. Oh, I forget about that game all the time. I got Stitches today and rolled last week. Ooh, congrats. Getting olives soon. Everyone's getting their dream villagers. I assume these are villagers you want. All right. So new KK music is always good. Let's put away everything else so we can kind of take stock. I like putting things in my inventory so I can see what the heck they look like. And let's also check this to make sure there's not a new song. I probably have Bubblegum KK, but let's just check. I might not, actually. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen that cover art. No, we don't have it. It'll be right up here. There's so much music in this game. Okay. Let's buy this. Any more seasonal items? No. Okay. Where and how did you get the storage? You get this storage box by paying down your last loan. So if you get a basement, you pay down the basement, and then you can access this, and there's another storage shed as well. I'm headed this way anyway. So that one up there you can craft. This over here you can just buy with Nook Miles. And they have different customizations and stuff too. Lank, how's it going? Happy Zelda 40th anniversary day, everybody. I am shocked that there's no sales going on. There's no re-release of an old game. Unless y'all have seen something that I haven't. I'm guessing Nintendo's going to do their thing where maybe like celebrate throughout the year. They kind of already, I guess, have done some stuff. But I don't know. You would think 40th anniversary of one of their biggest IPs of all time, we would get something. I haven't paid my entire loan for 5 years of Animal Crossing. Well, there's your problem. I won't be skipping days. I don't play that way on my main islands, I should say. Okay. Let's pop in here and see what kind of items we got on sale.
I'm Tom Nook, and you guys, especially Dan, need to stop buying my KK songs, because it's only one per day, and KK is mine.
That's interesting bit of lore there. How much is this table? 25,000. Let's buy it. Nintendo hates Zelda anniversaries. We never get it on the day. It's usually a summer autumn direct. Nintendo's kind of weird with anniversaries. Yeah. They made graphics for it. Since they released Fire Red after you talked about it. Pokemon 30th is like, oh my gosh, Pokopia, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Like, they're just going nuts. And Nintendo proper is like, yeah, it's Zelda's birthday. And that's it. They just don't care. So, how are we all feeling about Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch? I myself am not planning on buying it. I was excited when I saw that there was going to be home compatibility, but now I'm seeing that they've scrubbed that from the store page, and they are not promising home compatibility. And to me, I'm like, well, then wait a minute. Why is it just not on the Game Boy Advance library? If you're not going to do Pokemon Home, which is the whole reason I thought it wasn't on the Game Boy Advance library, then why should I buy this? I'm glad in one sense, because if you try and buy an original cartridge right now of Fire Red or Leaf Green, you're going to be paying a lot of money, especially when for one in good condition. You're going to be paying like upwards of $100 to $200 or something insane like that. But now that you can buy the game new and have it on your Switch for $20, that's accessible to a lot more people. It should help drop those prices a little bit. Those cartridges aren't being made anymore. They're always going to be worth something, but yeah, it should not be as expensive. But there's not even online capabilities, which is wild to me, because I think Gen 3 had, including those two games, had a Wi-Fi adapter ability where if you had a Wi-Fi adapter on your Game Boy, you could plug it in, and then it could like communicate with servers, and you could conduct trades and stuff over the internet. I think that was a thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hate those bus stop heads that trip every 2 minutes. I don't know which ones those are, except for Leaf Green.
A few days ago, Aja from LA jump scared himself by breaking Link to the past bad using the out of bounds glitch. He had a nightmare about it. LAOL.
Poor AJ. You got a 4-star island. Ronaldo, congrats. Oh, I got to remember to do this KK concert today so I get more music I don't have. Watch, he gives me bubblegum KK. That'll be my luck. I gotta check my flowers. I watered them yesterday. Take this with a grain of salt, but I read something about them not being able to change the original game at all because of the grandfathered in Peggy rating. They have to. Oh, I remember Austin John said something about that too. They'd have to change it if they updated it because the game corner existing. Right. But you couldn't. So you couldn't. Why couldn't you not do home compatibility? Would you have to change the game for that, or wouldn't you just tell Pokemon Home to, hey, now this game has some Pokemon boxes for you to look at? Wouldn't that change exist on Pokemon Home side? I don't know. Maybe it has to be both. But what about the online stuff? I'm pretty sure there was online play back in the day for Fire Red and Leaf Green. Listen. It's so complicated. If I knew I was going to release Fire Red and Leaf Green, maybe I go through the process of updating the Peggy rating. I don't know. Maybe that would have been a problem. They might announce Pokemon Day, a big Pokemon Home announcement. I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to like keep it to themselves. Mum Crown. Okay, for a second I thought it was Mum Cushion. I got excited. What was up with the 3.01 update? They fixed some bugs, including like the vibrating one. Like all the vibrating was like screwed up. There's a list of patch notes. It was small. It was just it was a bunch of fixes. We were expecting that, I think. I was minding my own business, casually walking the underneath layer when it happened. The graphics got all weird. Oops. Oh, in this channel is chatting. Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, we got weeds back here that I've been ignoring. I'm trying to get my bearings today as I think about what project to tackle. The lag. Oh yes, the lag when leaving the hotel was fixed. That was another one. 301 stop the lag when leaving the hotel. Yeah. Yeah, the rumble is back to what I would call normal, I think. Oh, there's a lot of weeds. Okay. So I've been thinking about some ideas for what to do on the island. And one of the ideas I had was by this farm. So I've been talking about this path, right? And like, what do I do with this path? Do I put fences all over it or what? And I think what I might do is go with the idea of like, hey, stuff spills onto the path. It's really wide and whatever. And one of the things I was thinking is, what if we set up like a stall or two? Just to really like have the farm kind of like start to blend with the rest of the, you know, thoroughfares of the island. So I don't know how that would look. Usually when you put a stall down and you can see the stall fully on its like side profile, it sits really far away from stuff like fences and it doesn't look that good. So does that mean I kind of get rid of some fences? I don't know. Like over here, for example, because there's some cliffs and stuff, it's not fully on the path. I think this looks fine. I had another stall, but I got rid of it because, again, yeah, like I had a stall right here and it felt like it was too in the path. So there's some like stuff to kind of consider. But a couple stalls here might be good. We can put some like baskets and stuff down, make it look like it's kind of a farmer's market kind of vibe, like a community garden / farmer's market. And that should hopefully influence some of the other stuff we can do over here. Appalachian Lady, how's it going? You could make it a small race course. I do think that having big paths like this could be good. Like if I wanted to do like what they do in Vegas where they rip apart the entire city for F1, I could have an island where you could have a race and, you know, you temporarily set up the paths so that people can like run a circuit of some kind. I think that could be pretty fun. But that's not my goal right now. Been using my fruit farm as a wood material farm. That's always smart. I like doing that. How is it possible that your island isn't 3 stars? Because I chopped down all the trees and got rid of all the flowers, and that made them very mad. Do you have any trees left? Wait, do you have any trees left? One might look good on the corner of the path across from the pond and farm. I think it would be a good place for a tree or two. Yeah, we have 2 stars right now. But by the end of the stream, we'll check again and we'll see if it goes up. It might, because we're going to put down more stuff. So, let's find some stalls. I'm not going to customize them just yet. We're just going to see how it feels to have them on the path. So I have a couple here. Ginny, how's it going? So I'm thinking like one on either side, maybe. And that's my problem. It is fully on the path. We can't use that giant half tile of space between the fence and the path because the hitbox comes all the way out to here. If you look where I'm walking, like look how far away I am from the fence. So we get rid of the fence, maybe, and we kind of see what it looks like if the stall is partially the fence. And we'll just see. So if I get rid of 2 fences, that is enough to like fit a stall. That might be too close to this thing. Let's see. So something like that actually looks pretty good, especially with this in the middle like that. That's actually really interesting. If I get rid of these now. We pop down another one. Yeah.
Quiet, AJ from Malay just gave us $5 and said, Dan, remember, you have to get your island good enough to meet the high standards of a seagull that never leaves the beach. Keep that in mind. Lol.
Yeah. Every time, thank you, AJ, for the super chat. Every time we check our rating, the only critique we get is from Gulliver. He's like, yeah, it's fine. Like, but he won't leave the island to even see. He's just like making a bunch of claims about the island, but he doesn't back them up with any evidence because he doesn't actually visit it. The reason I like these stalls here like this is because we can put stuff around them now without taking away any more fences, and it'll look kind of scattered and good, I think. Yeah, I like this. I think this is a good idea. We could even, if we wanted to, if we really wanted to, I could even push this like that. Or out more. We'll put it back. We'll put it back. In the same spot as well, grinding towards 3 stars again. Okay, I think we'll come up with some customizations for these at some point. I'm not going to do it right now because I need to figure out what I want for an awning on these. Do I want to use the ones that are just in the game? Do I want to find some... We actually got a whole bunch of customizations last time. I have some different DIY ones, which I should probably delete these because I'm not using them. I don't really... I favor these ones, so let's... You know what? Oh, you can't delete them until you have another one, right? Like if I click on this... Oh yeah, erase. These are good, but I didn't end up going with them, so I just need to start saving space. And then swap. Okay. I don't think I need this, but I'll keep it for now. Oh, I got this because I thought it looked good. All right, we have the coffee one we got in the menus, and then there were some other coffee ones as well. Cotton candy. I remember why we got that. Okay. So, because I don't have a lot of custom design slots, I think we need to, like, we'll look at other awning options. But not at this very second. I'll definitely change the wood on them as well, so it matches more of, like, this one. This party light arch. That should be pretty good. What else? So, if I'm going to do that, we talked about putting a tree or two here, which is not a bad idea. Help clutter it up a little bit, maybe. But also... Is there a reason to put something else here? Ooh, and we also did grab... Okay. It's starting to come back to me. My brain's waking up. All right, here we go. We need some pops of color. And we got an item for this. It was the... Where is it? This. The bridge. We also got this little lantern to go with it. And I got this table, and I got the little food item as well. The snack. I can't pronounce the name of these items, but whatever. It wouldn't be down here. It'd be with the food, right? Is it up here? I guess I'm gonna have to go to sort by, like, time and go to the top. Here it is. Much better. Oh, I already had a tarantula model? Or no, oh, I just got that. I gave Flick 3 tarantulas last night. So he just sent me that. Okay. So, what I was thinking was taking this sign. We'll keep it in the mix, perhaps. We'll just kind of put it over here for now. I just got an island evaluation from Snowman, which I didn't build. The normal food is somewhere in the middle. The Sanrio's at the very bottom. Now, this will add a pop of color here. It kind of covers the path like I wanted it to, right? And it gives us license to use more of a color like red. So if I made these awnings have like a red bit to them, it could start to blend together nicely, maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided if that's what I want to do. And then we could shove this sign like right next to it. Ooh, we get it nice and close. That's great. Oh, that looks good. Okay. Have I tried perspective? Nah, not really my thing. I like when people do it. I think it looks pretty cool. Stalls. Okay, here's the lantern. Maybe were we gonna put the lantern where the drinking fountain is? Was that what we were doing? Why did I buy the lantern? Uh-oh. I can't push it any closer like this. Here. 1, 2. That looks good there. I still don't like this. I like it, but it's not where I want it. There's some stripe options and designs from Sable that would work, and the red looks nice with the Ables in the background. True. That is true. The reds are complementing each other in that sense. Yeah. We got the lily pad table with the snack on it to go with this stuff as well, but I'm just not seeing where I would put it exactly. Always wonder what to do with this bridge. This bridge is good. Yeah, it is a bit of a challenge figuring out exactly the best spot for it, but yeah. Something about taller behind it wouldn't look bad. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. YouTube didn't tell me you were all meeting up. How's it going? We also have a drinking fountain still, so we could put that over here. I don't really like it. A bird bath could be good. A bird bath could be good. That would look, it's a little taller. Yeah, it would look probably a little better. A little bit better. I need to get some shrubs. Oh, I actually did get some shrubs of the kind that I wanted. Hold on, let me grab some points for him. Okay. So shrub, I got, yes. I got some of these. I've been waiting for this is the shrub. This is what I've wanted. Blue hydrangea. This is what I've been trying to collect for my elegant build. I don't even care about the purple ones or pink ones. I wanted the blue ones. I don't even care how many of these I end up getting. We'll grab a couple trees too. Is it supposed to be 300? I thought it was 400 or 100. I mean, maybe there's different circumstances we're using more. Let's craft. Oh, I just unlocked this too, the glowing moss pond, which is good. I have kind of some ideas for that. Okay, I was going to craft the bird bath.
I'm excited to share another $2 recipe office break room latte. Mix leftover coffee dregs with a sugar packet from someone else's desk and froth with a stolen straw.
It'll save you some money. He gives you 300 when he tells you about specific items that were a hit, otherwise 100. He said it was the snowflake wreath, though. He mentioned an item. Will the bird bath look good over here? Let's see. I can put it closer. I can move it back. mean, it's pretty inoffensive either way. Maybe closer's better. A cypress plant? Is that this? Is that what this is? Hey, a balloon. Caged cart. I think this is another one of those cardboard box carts. I don't know why I keep getting those. Cypress plant is an idea. Love the cafe. Thank you. How's it going, Cora? It needs a couple more items, I think. But yeah, I'm liking it a lot. Wheat field. Would the wheat field look good here? Wheat field is always a good item, but I think when used the right way. Path 100's really nice. Yeah, I found those like rocky like tiles and stuff. I used them up here too. They've been fun to play with. It feels like we're still making suggestions for this right here. Like, as if to say, this item isn't good enough. We're not satisfied. That's the vibe I'm getting. Y'all hate this. You chose no shrubs. I have some shrubs. I gotta, like, try and put them down. I don't know exactly where yet. Maybe we play with those for a minute. It's so hard to know where to put them. I only have so many. Maybe if you just planted actual wheat behind it. It blends in the snow too much. Well, the snow's going to melt in a few days, so that won't be a problem. I was trying to go with white because I'm using a lot of like white furniture because it starts to become the elegant area. But maybe it's... We could do something else there. Should we try a shrub here just to see how we like it? Stand like right here and pop one down. It means fine, right? Should I put one on the corner? Something's got to go on this corner. I mean, I think that's good. It kind of feels like something else should go here then, but I don't know what. 25th? Yeah, just a few more days. Yeah, grass next week. New grass drops next week. What else? I'm trying to think of other spots for a shrub. Center of the sign? We could try that. This is why you time travel. The grass will still be brownish. That's okay. A log bench or something. So you think a log bench right here? What was that? What's going on? Trying to think of other spots to put shrubs right now. What Cora said. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Looks like something my cat would I think Cora's probably holding a baby, if I had to guess. I tried to unplug it before she found the enter key. 'Twas a child. I knew it. I knew it. I called it. Shrubs. I feel like shrubs can be like great and also terrible. Let's wait on more shrubs for a minute. I'm overthinking this. Okay, what if I put the bird bath back now? Do we like that? I got trees. I need to break this rock. find like a way to hit it first. Can I not dig here? What? Okay. I see potential, but I think using some rock and puddle designs to fit the pond. Okay. Okay, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe we can. Okay, I know what we can do. What about one of your plant partitions in front of Abel's? I'm not quite worried about in front of Abel's yet, but that's not a bad idea. I'm thinking about what I want to do over there still. What if we put on our little hard hat here? Instead of the bird bath? Well, hold on. What about in the front of it, though? In the front of the bridge. So we have these rocks, for example. And we could put this here. And then we could put this one right here. That looks good too because it's not shoved into the rock. I feel like the sign looks better next to the bridge without a gap. Yeah, I agree. And cool if we could work in the buildings around the island, like becoming a barista. Oh, you mean work in the buildings. Got it, yeah. Bird bath maybe a half tile up. So we were talking about putting some rocks here too, which now we kind of have a precedent for. So now I could use like this rock and put it like here and then do like a little triangular rock. Not that one. This one. Like that. And then the bird bath. You don't like the bird bath there? And maybe the bird bath doesn't need to be here, too. I mean, I'm not married to it. Yeah, it's just... I mean, maybe with the snow was gone, but yeah, I'm kind of struggling with it. The tiny library could come out more. We could put the bird bath where the tiny library is. The bird bath could go by Able Sisters. The bird bath could not be used at all. It could go in a totally different place. The bird bath could go here, and we could move the lantern. But what if we tried that? What if the bird bath went here? We'll spin it so you can see the little bird. And maybe we put it closer to the bench, actually, because that looks odd. Okay. Still not loving it. And then the lantern could go here. You don't like the lantern, especially with the green around it. Okay. Yeah. I like how decisive everyone's being today, at least. The nose coming in, it's like, all right, got it. The bridge is definitely changing this build in a way that I think is going to make it better in the end, but it has kind of started to move it in a different direction. Instead of a bird bath, we use a bird house. Could make it red. On the corners up by the stairs. For what? I think it works now. And the rocks have filled in the gaps. You might drop another star rating. It's possible. I think you can let it just be the custom stones. You liked the lantern by the stairs. Do we like the lantern in general, though? Like, it is kind of like this dark gray item when I've been using a lot of lighter colors and color palettes and stuff. So it's like this big dark gray thing for some reason. I'm not fully committed to the lantern there. I think actually, if anything, it could be tucked back here, like hidden. That could be kind of interesting. Like, we put it behind this tree. It's kind of it's too hidden. It's not going to work. Hold on. Ted, how's it going? Pushed up half a tile, maybe, and then if you got the tall lantern DIY, I don't. It looks similar without the green around it. Yeah, I'm familiar. It's kind of interesting having it kind of tucked back there like that. I'm not committed to it or anything. It's just like this interesting little item back there. I do think the tiny library needs to be more, like, accessible. Now that I'm kind of looking at this the way it is. That, to me, it doesn't... It looks nice to see the front of the tiny library, but no one can... Can anyone, like, get to it? I guess they could probably get to it like this. I like it under the tree like that. The green will be a problem when the snow's gone. I agree. So you can see the lantern from a couple different angles. But I swear, anytime I put the bird bath down, it starts a small riot. A large hardwood, what? Do you have the stone lion dog? You know what? I actually think I have that. I agree. That is a cool item. Ooh, maybe I don't. I have this version. I know that's not the same thing, but it's kind of similar. Go back up. I thought I had this by now. I guess not. I don't want to use that. It is an option, but I just don't. What are you thinking on the next level? I don't know. I still don't know what to do right here. I already have some tall items, so I need something short. It could be another shrub. If the shrubs aren't getting placed symmetrically and they're going to be kind of random, there's no reason I can't just do something like that. In fact, I could even do 2. And, like, I suppose I could do that on the other side and let it be a little symmetrical and... Do I have 2? I have 1. I'll have to go steal one from where I put it. The glowing moss stuff I have another plan for. I do like the shrubs there. What Celestia DIYs do you have? Those might work for Elegant Theme. She puts a lot of gold in them, and I'm actually trying to avoid that this time. Let me get rid of one of these shrubs. I don't know which one, but one of them's got to go because I need it. Maybe this one. The Caro Lantern. Is that it's winter? Yeah, the snow on the ground is not helping the lantern with the grass under it. I'm going to do that because it kind of goes with the symmetry vibes I've been going for. I think adding a spored log. Okay, I know which one you're talking about. Next to the bench adds a little bit of natural detail and bonus of extra resting spot. But the spored log is the mush log you're talking about. You can't sit on it. You can put something on it though. I'm trying to see if I have one before I go make one. Would it count as a table? I don't even know where it would be. I might just go make one, because even if I have one, you know me, I'm never going to find it. Let's go make one. I cannot believe how long I've worked in this one area. Put the bird bath where the terrarium was, the bushes up by the corners by the stairs. Bird bath where terrarium was is not a bad idea. I like my shrubs where they are. I feel non-English players trying to guess the furniture name in English to communicate. Well, I kind of get it, though. I understood. This one.
Hey, folks, another $2 recipe. Expired yogurt parfait. Layer the last scoop from 3 different expired yogurts. Top with old cereal dust and serve.
Mmm. What color mushrooms would you put? Would you do red now that I have the red bridge? I probably would. Let's just do it. Okay. Oops. I'll take those. I just got to do a day where I only do these so that I can get my points back up. I have a mush log over here, but this is far enough away to where I'm not too worried about it. It even has red mushrooms on it. Let's see if it looks good. Now the log bench we were talking about maybe would look better. Like I was thinking about that earlier and I'm like, you know, would that look good over here? It's kind of a, what you call it? Kind of a different vibe. Maybe now if I put one over here, it would look pretty good. I don't know. Appreciate your island having equal fungal species infection. In the process of redecorating my agricultural area. Sorry for previous streams. It's been a long week. Oh, you're good. They're not mandatory. The bridge looks very bright red now compared to the rest. That is the problem with this bridge. You can't customize it. It'd be kind of nice if I could tone it down a little bit. But, I mean, we got Able Sisters red, we got the mushrooms red, and we have the bridge red. So there are some spots where there's red now. YouTube ate this message, so forgive me for spamming. Question on working towards 3 stars. Does placing fossils randomly help at all? I think fossils count as furniture. I think fossils are fine. Also place a flower on.
Good evening. This is Tom on the news. Island getting to 3 stars. Live currently. DIY items being a nightmare, more on 5. Weather is snowing. Good night, folks. Spend bells. Ho ho.
Thank you, Alien Geek. Wait, so I love the red and blue tones. Maybe place a red flower on the mushroom stump. What? Like, how? Can you just place like a red rose down? I think it's a thing in the older games. Like it'll be like in a little vase and everything. Oh, a plucked one? So not what I'm doing. What can you do with this? I can plant it and that's it. You hear a balloon from the east. That's west. Oh, thank you. I'm not wearing headphones right now, so that's I'll probably miss these. We got the golden slingshot though, so not as concerned. Drop a plucked one or place a plucked one on it to be a vase. Would it become a vase? I keep forgetting I could also add flowers. Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay. It is pretty fancy. All right, that's doing something. The question is, do we like it? Because now everything's going to turn green and blue over here. And we're trying to go for that elegant vibe. But I am trying to go for blended kind of zones a little bit. So we have like a farm, and we're starting to blend it with like an elegant place. And reds work in a farm. I've got a lot of reds in here. So we could put red awnings on this like it was suggested before. And then we have the red bridge, and the red starts to fade away from Able Sisters and stuff, and then it gets to blues and greens and stuff. I got to 3 stars earlier in the journey, but then I kind of reset after I got my 3 stars, and that's why we're back down to 2. Yeah, I don't want to drop the rose, though. I kind of like the vase. I never know how AJ feels about anything. I probably would recommend adding some aesthetic weeds. I hate aesthetic weeds. I would do glowing moss, but I do not like decorating with weeds. It's just not in my nature. I just won't do it. I've seen it done very effectively, though. I just don't like how little control I have over them. Okay, and we talked about putting the bird bath where the terrarium was. I don't know if it's going to look good. I honestly think the bird bath is a bust. Well, okay. With the mushroom log pushed up against the bench, it actually doesn't look too bad. Now the height's kind of working. Yeah, I kind of like that.
Panicked Crochet just tipped $4.99 and said, "Hi, Dan. How did you get the cute little red bridge?"
Thank you, Panicked. It is from the Hello Kitty collab. So you need the Hello Kitty amiibos. You just got to scan them in once, and it is right here. But you need to have the Hello Kitty amiibos, which are not that hard to come by compared to the other amiibos. And you'll have access to a lot of items. All of this stuff. Aesthetic weeds, block. Kato has a whole bunch of weeds by one of the houses on our cliff. It bothers me. Pull your weeds, Kato. It's too little control. I need to have more control. That's why I like the glowing moss, because you put it down and it doesn't spread. You can still walk through here. Okay, this is kind of working now. We could still put something right here, but we don't need it. But I'm liking this area a lot more. So thank you for all the suggestions. I think this is looking good. And we can start to slowly move over here now and think about these stalls and stuff to put around them. See, I have a code for weeds because they don't count against me and can't spread. I think even when you plant a weed, if you put blank codes around them so that they don't spread, the problem is the weeds continue to change. They grow. But if I just wanted the nice looking like small weeds to stay baby weeds, they won't do it. It's cool that the weeds look better than they did in the old games, but I don't like dealing with them. It's a code of a weed. Oh, okay. Got you. Let me put some stuff away here. I didn't end up using this or this, but that's okay. Drinking fountain, stall. Keep the terrarium. Here's another balloon. If there was something that blocked the weeds from being, you know, from mutating. Throwback container. What does this look like again? Oh, all right, yeah. Okay, it's time to customize the stalls, I think. You think the container looks nice at the stalls? What would it be for? What would it represent? That's not what I meant. So this is the red stripe one. I don't think this is going to look good, though. Ooh. Okay, that might look good. You see it at some flea markets? Are we trying to match Abel's? We're trying to kind of match the bridge, the little red bridge we put down. Plaid's always good. Yeah. Just wanted to see what other options there were. I always think these look nice, but they don't have the right color. I guess this kind of looks the best. I gotta be honest. Oops. I kind of feel like I might regret getting rid of the dark brown. Well, I don't know. Apple and cherry jam would work with that. We could do that. Is there another red one that would look good? Variety? I never get that set of patterns. How the heck? I've gotten all the other ones but that one. You just got to talk to, is it Sable one more time? This one's kind of tropical. Stained glass one's pretty cool. There's also these. Yeah, they're good. These are probably the best ones for sure. The cardboard box with the Apple customization would be nice next to the stall too. Ooh, yeah, that's not bad. What about the white ground with the red stripe on the first page? The white. What about the white ground with a red stripe on the first page? I don't know which one you're talking about. This one? Red checker on the second page. Sorry. Oh, okay. This one. Yeah, this one's pretty good. It doesn't look like a barbershop pattern now, so I actually kind of like that. Yeah, let's go with this for both of them. And yeah, I guess we'll need to like cook up some stuff. Do we want to customize anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't want to take up any more custom slots. If I can avoid it, I have a lot of really cool custom slots. I would like to not do that anymore. All right, stuff to go on and around the stalls. Anything in here? I think I have one or two of these already. And the veggie baskets. What else? We got to cook some stuff, I think, but okay, yeah, we're good here. Okay. I think the bread always looks pretty good for like a farmer's market kind of thing. But let's look at some other options. Okay, yeah, jarred stuff's always good. We could do tomato puree. We could do, gosh, jarred mushrooms. And I see the apple jam now. Items you get from Gulliver. Which ones? Ooh, apple pie. I don't even have any apples planted over here. It's probably where I should put my apple trees. Cherry pie would work because the native fruit is cherries. Let's do a cherry pie. Maybe some other stuff too, I think. Black and white cookies. Hang on. Let's see what those look like. These ones? Why not? Okay. I don't want too much food because I have some other stuff I want to put there too. Oh, we talked about cardboard box. Shoot. Okay. Well, let's see what these stalls look like first. Look pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Trying to think of what I would like around them, on them. It's okay. It is bothering me that they are so light. Because the dark wood works with the stall and the crates I've chosen. The light wood is too light for the fences. It's too light for the woods I've already chosen. It's too light for the red bridge. It's just too light. It just doesn't... It's like another type of wood tone when we're already dealing with like multiple types of wood tones. It's going to look different when the snow goes. I don't really care about that, though. If I could customize the fence, it would be a lot better, but I can't. Not that fence. Yeah, I'm worried dark wood is my go-to. I thought there were other wood tones for this, but I guess not. Make the wood green? I guess that would kind of go with... I mean, because the red bridge even has some green with it. Maybe you're right. But would that look good with the red awnings? Make the stalls the arch dark wood, maybe? And the and the arch dark wood? Change one to the dark wood. Maybe, yeah, we don't change both. But I don't like... I know I don't like the ones I have now, so... I'll see what options there are again, but they're not very good. We have this, then we have this, which is terrible. I don't even know how that's light brown. It's straight yellow. Then we have green. Then we have pink, white, black, and orange and silver, which is my probably least favorite one for something like this. This might work in other scenarios. I think out of these options, white or dark brown work the best with the awning we currently have. Green is interesting. I don't know about black. I just don't think I like it for this. You think dark brown is the best? Black would go with the black on the bridge. Green would go with it too. Dark brown is better. But dark brown matches allow that other wood. I'm team dark wood because it goes with your shed. Yeah. Do we like it with the light awning like this? Would I change the awning to be something more red, or do we leave it? God, there's not a lot of good options here. Ooh, wait. Make a green one and a brown one. See which one. I don't know if I like the green. What about this? This is kind of an interesting pattern. Yeah, I kind of like this one. Looks much better. Looks good. That's nice. I'm not mad at that. Love it. Okay, let's try it. I'm glad I found that. I've never even like given this pattern a thought. Yeah, let's see how it looks. Look how long we've been streaming. It's been an hour. And it's like nuts how much like detail you can put into stuff like this. So I do think the party light arch could be a darker wood now if we wanted it to be. I don't think it definitely needs to be, but it can be. Okay, so how do we like this? It actually brings together some stuff here. The blue is there. It's definitely there, but it's got the reds and the browns that match like the bridge and stuff. You like the arch as it is? And yeah, and I think if we put some like things on it, obviously they'll start to blend in anyway. They stand out right now because there's nothing around them or on them. So we can put like our apple jam. Not there. Maybe a cherry pie? And then were the cookies. I actually like the cookies place. Basket. I wanted a basket. Which I already have the veggie basket back here, so let's do the fruit basket maybe? Or something else. Oh, shopping bag. That's kind of interesting. There's some height to it, you know? Let's do the shopping bag. You put in the road in front of the stall. I was thinking of the paper bundle in front of the stall. You think adding a dirt path between the farms makes it look more farmcore? Gotta customize a box. Custom design path? I don't know. I'll think about it. Ooh. Decorative bottles. Some good stuff here. Pretzels. A little basket. I already have cookies. I'm good. I was thinking about... Oh, there's also like the plant starters and stuff too. I forgot about this. The potted plant starter. Potted starter plants. Oh, and then this is what I was going to put next to it. Yeah. We might need to go to Harv's. Bottle crates are a good thing to put stuff on top of. Yeah, bottle crates. Do I have those? I don't know where they would go. A small DIY bench for your convenience. Would not hurt. Would not hurt. I swear I had those bottle crates. Oh, there's one. Where'd it go? Shopping bag, cardboard box, decorative bottles, drinking fountain, recycled paper, terrarium, sturdy paper bag. So it must be called shopping bag. Okay, place item. Can't really see it, can you? I guess when you're walking up, you kind of can. And then, where's the potted starter plants? Place. So it looks like it kind of sells other stuff, right? And then... All right, tomato puree, apple jam. So, yeah, apple jam could be down here. Main pad is missing manhole cover. That can be added. Yeah. Decorative bottles somewhere outside these things, I think. And then tomato puree, cherry pie, or cookies. Maybe the, you know what? Maybe the tomato puree. Let's do the cookies. It kind of varies it a bit more. Mole-like footsteps would imply Rossetti was here. Why is he lurking around my build? I didn't ask for that. Recycled paper bundle. No room. See, that's why I wanted it, because it's not going to go any closer. But it still looks, yeah, pretty good. In fact, what we can do is like pull it out a little bit. We kind of like take the bottle crates and get them customized and put something on top of those, maybe bottles. Yeah. We can kind of junk up this spot right here. Let's head to Harv's. Let's do some customizing. I gotta buy some art anyway. City can still visit you again and ask for 30,000 bells for service. Yeah, so I was going to say this the other day. He visited me for the first time. I got an Isabel announcement and everything. And I remembered somebody saying he can do that, and I didn't really give it a lot of thought at the time. But I was kind of surprised. Like, oh, Rossetti's here today, and he'll give you a deal on his services. And he was walking around. I'm like, oh, I didn't know he did that. That's so cool. So I like that. That's kind of cool. It doesn't happen nearly enough. You know, I think a lot of people when they play, they're either doing their dailies or they're going to do a project. And have him come by maybe like once a month is not that exciting. So you'll probably most of the time still have to pay his full price. I have a random question while I'm out here kind of mindlessly customizing stuff. Do any of you have a PlayStation or have had a PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3? Those older ones specifically, I guess. He visited me right after I finished the renovation. Nice timing. I have a PS2. I haven't talked to Rossetti since 3.0 dropped. He's always stuck on my island. Oh, you had a PS3. I have a follow-up question, too. A PS3 and 5. PS2 and 3. Okay, all right. So, you know the controllers? Have any of you had the problem where your joysticks, specifically these joysticks on the PlayStation controllers of old, get really sticky for some reason, even though you've never touched them with sticky hands? They just get really old, and when you touch them, they just feel gross, and you don't want to use them anymore. Has that ever happened to anybody? Yes. Okay. I've had that happen. Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm not crazy. I swear they start melting after a while. Yes. So I bought replacement caps, because all these are caps that go on top of your joysticks. So there's no mechanical replacement. You do have to open up the controller carefully, but this is my old PlayStation 3 DualShock controller, and I never treated it poorly, but the joysticks on it were disgusting. And so I found some on Amazon, and I looked at the reviews, and people were like, these feel like the OEM sticks. And they do. I replaced them, and they're so much nicer. Oils and such. Yeah. It was my more used controller of the two. But anyway. Random, but I'm proud of myself for having gone through the process of finding and replacing those. The batteries still work in them, too. They probably need new batteries, but they're still kicking. So we talked about doing an Apple cardboard box, which I think I'm going to do. Yeah, it was really gross. I don't know what material they use to make those. It's nice and grippy. But I think it comes with consequences. And the newer ones, I don't know if the PS4 and 5 have this problem. They've changed the design on them. I haven't had them long enough to like have the same issue. But anyway, yeah, random, but definitely a thing for me. I keep mini USB cable around for charging this. Yep. If you can't tell, I'm working on a project. So I have all my PS3 stuff out. Drinking fountain. Okay, no. What else? Terrarium. Sturdy paper bag. Okay. We actually have, I think, the best one for the job. Bottle crate. Kind of looking for a more neutral color. Well, unless we did red, because we're trying to get some pops of red in there. So you can't do, like, apples. If you do red. We can put an apple on a... like a white one or something. Brevity, how's it going? I'm trying to decide if I even want this. I'm just going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to use it. Oh, okay. So, did that. There's more things I might want to customize today. So I'm trying to think if I just want to go ahead and do that now. Jan has gone. I bought all these street lights. One of them was white already. I was going to turn all of these white for the neighborhood that we have nearby the farm. And I'm starting to think about that a little bit more. And like, what do I want to do with it? Well, what if it was kind of like blended with the night market kind of thing we're doing? What if it was more... What if it had like shantytown vibes a little bit? Like we kind of roughed up the buildings. We put more junk in the neighborhood. I don't know. I was just thinking about like things we could do with the space that would be, I don't know. It'd be kind of interesting. Add briefcases and some footsteps and make it look like some trees in the back.
I brought a tray of stuffed shells to the library potluck. Didn't realize the ricotta was sweating in my fridge for a week. Smelled a little tangy, but I covered it with enough sauce nobody noticed. I only stayed 10 minutes. Didn't want to answer questions.
Gross. I would need to change the streetlights from the white elegant looking ones to the rusted kind of brown looking ones. If I did this, basically. But it's so close to like the elegant area that it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm already kind of doing it with the night market. Yeah, you can access storage at Harv's. It's kind of a game changer if you're doing like a lot of projects, which is what I'm doing right now. You like the shantytown vibe? I don't know what else to do. Like, it does feel like it needs some kind of like theme to it all its own. But then Able Sisters is right there, and the whole point of that neighborhood was not to give it shantytown vibes, but it was supposed to be kind of a cool place to live because you could walk right down and like get your clothing shopping done and stuff. And the farm is pretty cute. So that's like what I'm struggling with. Give it lore. That's right. Like, what is the lore? Like, why is it in shambles like that? And why is Able Sisters up there? What happened? It's bothering me. The idea is kind of bothering me. Especially because the museum is so, like, rich looking. The night market doesn't need a real theme. The night market can be, yeah, messy and chaotic, but why should that spread to that whole neighborhood? So, anyway, I think I'm just going to make them white. I don't know. You have any pirate barrels for the barrel DIY? I don't. I do like those, though. If I do, I'll use them. I don't think I do, though. Or maybe I don't make these white because there's... that kind of leans more elegant. Maybe I make them something else. Should there not be just random hazards in the street, though? I might get there. We'll see. We'll see. I do like the idea of taking the decorating more serious than the map would have you assume. So brown, white, silver, black. Those are my options. Brown being the best option for going with that shanty kind of rusted kind of look. White being more fancy. And silver and black are just kind of like neutral to me.
Looks like Cozy Deal Play has been in the Billionaire on YouTube for 2 months and says, wow, 2 months already.
Cozy. Thank you. Thank you for 2 months. Able Sisters Museum are examples of gentrification. Wish the Pyro Ferals had variation colors. I do too. I do too. A wealthy resort until...
Looks like Consola Kaido has been in the Super Billionaire on YouTube for 31 months and says, too many months.
Thanks, Kato, for too many months. It was a wealthy resort until a cruise ship started bypassing it. Now it needs to get its vibes back. I don't even like decorating the beaches, but maybe the shantytown area, like rundown fishing community. The damaged yacht is so good. It's not by the beach though. Okay. They're easy enough to change. I will make them all brown and we'll play around with it. Kato, I have a question for you. I think the answer's no. What? Oh, I'm already using brown. I think the answer's no, but I wanted to know, do you have... They're all brown? One of them was white for sure. It would probably be the last one. Sorry, do you have the big fish flag? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's really tall. It's like 3 or 4 fish windsocks. You get it, I think, in the summer, so I don't think you have it. I do not have a fish flag. Okay. Anyway, I thought that flag would look really good for the top part where the neighborhood is. Like, I was imagining maybe being able to push it over enough to where maybe the flags are kind of flying over, or at least they have the illusion of flying over the night market area. But it looks like I'll have to wait till like spring or summer to get those. Okay. Children's Day event looks like May 5th. Okay. It's for Kids Day. All right. I do have the flag. I'll let you know if I get desperate for it and if I have to just open my gate and do a begathon. Let's go check for recipes over at the work island. HHP. I'm sad the Big Sister Villagers list is such a short list. None of my color scheme. Oh, that is disappointing. Glowing moss forest wall. We already have it. I gotta change this restaurant. I'm so tired of squeezing through here. Green lizard walking around and unlock something. Yeah, you can decorate with like bugs and stuff on your island vacation homes. What's with the lizard dude? That is the guy who used to be Flick I think he's Flick's dad. Nat. But back in the day, yeah, like if instead of getting Flick visiting your island, it'd be him. What do we got?
It looks like Mama Cat 2049 has been in the Billionaire on YouTube for 47 months and says, wow, 47 months, crossing rave.
Mama Cat, thank you so much for 47 months. Now that's too many months. Okay, cool. Some customizing done.
Hey, Sarisi just became a channel member.
Sarisi, thank you. Appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes. For members, we're about to wrap up our first game of the month. And I've been also playing a little bit of Fable. The first Fable game. Just to mix things up a little bit. I don't like this.
Looks like Frappio has been in the Super Billionaire on YouTube for 1 month and says I've been a member for a month. And the best month. BTW, my name is Chloe.
Chloe, thank you for being a member. Appreciate it. The box is too white. Let me add some dropped cans custom design. I don't know about that, but I can agree with the box being too white, maybe. You like the box? Okay. We're starting to fight over the box a little bit. Looks nice with the red jelly. That's kind of what my thought was. Do you think the bottles are too much? Box fight. Anything else? Sturdy paper bag was another thing we were talking about. Putting it on the ground here might be a bit odd. Ready to rumble. Maybe not the papers in that spot. Make like a pie or a dropped apple or something. Okay. I don't know about a pie, but a dropped apple makes more sense. We got to put recycled paper somewhere. What about back here? So I'm going to put something over here. Yeah, okay. Every minute detail missing kind of annoys me. Some stuff I'm not going to be into, such as like custom designs that are supposed to represent solid items but are not. Like the rocks I'm okay with because it's kind of like a path like set into the ground. But cans, it just looks like cans that were run over by a car. You know what I mean? It's just my preference. Okay, this is kind of cool. Yeah. I can get rid of this this rock, which I might need to do. How are we feeling about this? I think it's looking pretty good. Oop. Was that a balloon? No, we just got tricked. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. I need more stuff, obviously. Stalls and clutter look great. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So where the rock is could be a tree. It kind of helps separate things a little bit. Let's eat an apple. What was my luck today, by the way? Anyone catch what it was? Oh, shoot. Was the rock back here? Where was the rock? Furniture rock next to the tree? Yeah, we could do that. Dang it. If you can fit 2 trees in that corner, you have nature and less sorry, you can fit 2 trees in that corner if you want to have nature and less decoration. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I might move this tree down.
Isabel asked me for a raise, so I gave her a wrapped iron wall lamp and said, "Keep up the good work." She responded by giving me her photo. Oh, Isabel, never change.
Okay. I think I'm liking the trees there. We can put some stuff around the trees, too. How are we feeling? This little corner is starting to come together. Could always use more things, too. Obviously, I got to put a whole bunch of stuff up here on this cliff, too. You hear a balloon? Okay. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oops. Thank you. Drapery. Oops. Can't go outside. You have the fish flag if you get desperate? Okay, thank you. So, what I would need to know about it, because I might not even use it, what I would need to know about it is, can I have it hanging off of this cliff right here? Because I was going to put it right here and hope, I don't think it'll let me, but I was hoping that I could have the fish banners going out over this. But I don't think it works like that. I think that whole thing is a hitbox, which means I wouldn't be able to put it like that. But wouldn't that be cool if you could have stuff flying over the market? Carp banner. Yeah, the carp banner. Okay, speaking of this place up here, I have 5 or 6 street lamps now, and we can start deciding if we want them up there, where we would put them, and start working on the neighborhood a little bit. But now, that is not to say that I'm done over here, but as usual, we kind of put some stuff down, we see how we like it, then I move on to another area, and then after time I kind of come back and I start putting more stuff down. That'd be cool. I don't think it works like that. Yeah, I don't think so either. So I did find a chainsaw. I remember talking about wanting a chainsaw in here. But we'll put it away for now. We got rid of the drinking fountain, it looks like. But that's fine. And the terrarium. Yeah, if I had a stump, I'd put the chainsaw next to it. That's a good idea. We can always make a stump. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, I thought I had 6, but that's okay. Are you going to use power poles, fire hydrants in the village area? That's a good idea. Like, there are a lot of good items we could use. Also, someone had me buy a trash can. I don't know which one of you did. Oh, it was like for over here, right? Like you were saying, oh, you should get one of those trash cans with the little flippy lid. And I did get one. I haven't customized it yet. I don't exactly know where it would go for the cafe. But I have it now. That was my idea. Okay. Where was it supposed to go? It's yellow at the moment. So I have to bring it back to Harv's. But I can keep it in my pocket just as a reminder. Yeah, you can change it. I have a USPS code and it's... Steel trash cans look like a mailbox. They do kind of look like mailboxes. So the idea was to use it as like the cafe like trash area. Were you thinking like right here perhaps? Obviously it wouldn't be yellow anymore. I'd change it, but that kind of blocks that really nice item we have. We could also go between the tree and the stall. I could put it right here. Again, different color, but that actually doesn't look too bad. Next to the road, but the scooter. I was originally suggesting where the Vespa was, but the Vespa looks better. Yeah, I think it looks really good here. Spot next to the stall. I think that looks good right there. So I'll make it a different color, and we'll come back to that a bit later. For the shanty vibes, shantytown neighborhood vibes, let's pull out some other items too. I have the bus stop. And the best thing about the bus stop is it kind of like is nice and tall and would look good over the night market. So that would be like, I would make it, again, a different color probably, but it'd be like over here maybe. Maybe not. I don't know, but let's see. Yeah, utility pole. Down here, I'm not mad about it. But up there, it's like, what is it doing? Who's it for? It doesn't even go to a path. You know what I mean? I could put it over here by this individual's house. I think this is Kabuki's house. Hello? Yeah. I so wish the storefronts had no posters in the back of them. Yeah. That's a bit odd, so close to his house like that. We put another one that could look like a shed. True. I do have 2 of them. We could. Do we have any other items for this vibe we're going for? I don't really love fake buildings, but I could make an exception. Ooh, let's get we can get some construction stuff in the mix, maybe. It could be a shed in front of his house or a cliff. Yeah, I was thinking in that spot. It's not good for a bus stop, but if it was just like a big metal shed, what about a solar panel on a wind farm? Kind of a different vibe, but they are tall. So it could be that we... Oh, can I not go over? Can I pull it? Okay. We put it here and move it back. So it's not like right on the edge. I don't know how I'm going to fit these together. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. The reason we want foliage there. No, not necessarily. There we go, there we go. So, that doesn't look too bad. It is a convincing shed. And it gives us what we want for the lower layer of the night market and the kind of like moving into this more or less the shady kind of area, you know. I might not keep this festival stall here, by the way. It's just too festive. You know what I mean? It's just so friendly looking. I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. But anyway, so that's an option. Streetlights, we can put them, we have 5 right now. Fun police don't like that stall. Those black and silver stalls could be a thing there. What are those? Black and silver stalls? I do want some consistency with the streetlights in terms of, I don't know, making it seem like a city planner originally came through. They're in disrepair. It's not like they're supposed to look random. They'll always be kind of on your left. The black and orange stalls. Oh! Maybe. I'm going to customize the villager houses once I get all of my forever villagers moved in. The storefront item might be a fun look for the night market too. I would just have to get my hands on one. Okay, actually... Cart banner looks really cool, but it's really wide and doesn't hang off the ledge. Okay. Thanks for checking. It could still be something I want to use in the future. Okay, so those are more intentionally placed. Especially if you place a storefront against the cliff. As if it's an underground store. The money spot? Yeah. Yeah, street lamps are good, I think. I think I'm good with those. The 5th light could go by the other staircase. This one? Or would you put it here? Because it might look good right here. Yeah, because I think that's somewhat evenly spaced. No, I'm not doing money trees anymore. I'm trying to lower the amount of dailies I have. Okay, I think I'm good with the street lamps. If you find Boone, Winnie, Tipper, Poncho, Peanut, Soleil on Happy Home, they unlock the storefront. That's good to know. That is good to know. Yeah, this is working. What else will we put up in the neighborhood itself? It's kind of difficult because it's mostly paths. There's not a ton of room. Paths and houses. What are you doing? I'm trying to think of other items I could use here. If you have Tipper... Yeah, I do have Tipper. You can gift her chocolate and bring her over to decorate her vacation home. Huh. Kato got me interested in actually having money trees. Oh, just like his decorations.
Cat fact number 57. When a cat grooms itself, it's preparing the hairball cannon. Get your paper towels ready.
Scatter papers, trash can, long rectangle plant item. The plant partition? Clothesline's a pretty good idea. Plant partition's too nice, I think. Flowers, benches, triangle, topiary, trash can, lawnmower. Lawnmower is a good... Careful, don't click on stuff. Lawnmower is not a bad idea. Yeah, the clothesline's good. Yeah, some workout equipment could be a thing. I have one utility pole. I did not know this. Kimono stand's always very thin. Aren't these really expensive, though? Scooter, old car. I don't know if I have any right now, like extra ones. I have this trash can. Grayson has gone. The fortune teller booth, we did talk about that. I thought I had a clothesline somewhere. Yeah, it's kind of the seedy side of town. I'm not necessarily committed to it just yet, but it's kind of cool. There are some really good items that kind of bring that out. Keep mentioning too nice. Yeah, some stuff's too nice for that vibe. The AC units do look good. You're right. So I have plant partitions, but I do feel like they're too nice. Generator I do have. I don't know if that's the right fit or not. Here's the air conditioner. Grill and lawn chair with a table. What about trees? It wouldn't hurt to have a tree or two. A radio with really loud metal music. Okay, you keep clicking the mouse. You gotta stop doing that. I do have the decayed tree DIY.
Cat fact number 200. If a cat naps on you, you are legally required to cancel all plans.
Okay, there's the grill. Do I have a lawn chair? I think I do. I have the outdoor folding chair, which could also work. Where's that crappy looking lawn chair thing? Swear I had one of those. Maybe the shopping cart because they're near the market. How's your day? Did you know Animal Crossing New Horizons got an update? Yes, I did. Day's going good. Thank you for asking. So I can craft my own clothesline, but I can't find the one that you just like pop down, the one you buy from Timmy and Tommy. There's some electric kick scooters. Don't know if I want those or not. These tanks are always kind of cool because you can make them like rusted. But I don't know if I'll put them in the neighborhood or not, but I do want one. What about construction items? Like they're fixing a power line. Yeah. That wouldn't be too bad. The garden hose, that's a good one. Here's some music players, or a music player. I had the garden hose, right? Kitty wading pool, maybe? It's also not a bad idea. I don't know if I have room for that or not. Do we even have one? The bottle's next to a trash can. Almost like the can's overflowing. Ooh, do we have the trash bag DIY, actually? Okay, so, yeah, safety barrier, the generator, the jackhammer. I could kind of see doing these for the utility pole, kind of like they are fixing it. That's kind of interesting. And a cone. Yeah, the papers, scatter papers would be good too. I think I might have to go with the city core island. It's hard to find paths. Meters and pipes. Where, though? Probably by the tank, right? I have to craft them. Ah, garden hose. There it is. Make the houses all the same. It's wonderful life vibes. I was thinking of making them similar and trying to go with like scuffing them up a bit. A bird bath. We just went through that. I have trash can outside the house with trash bags next to it. In Animal Crossing, not real life, garbage service isn't that bad. Stolen traffic signs. Mop and bucket and the rescue mannequin screams trip falls. That might be for somewhere else. So I do have the decorative bottles again, but if I could just do trash bags and scatter papers next to a trash can, that'd be better. And I have that blue trash can. I don't know if I can customize it. I don't think it's customizable. Oh, fire hydrant. We talked about that earlier as well. I do have the rescue mannequin now. I found one the other day. What a bunch of boxes behind someone's house, like a porch. Someone's house for a porch pirate. Jeez. Spoiled turnips for flies and ants. It would fit the shady alley like a bar. It's a Wonderful Life. There's a run on the bank. Porta potty next to utility pole. How long are you going to work on this one utility pole? They need all of that, too. Oh, my gosh. Hold on, I'm still thinking. What about... I keep, like, thinking of stuff and then forgetting. We have some paths in our Discord that we could go good with the City Core Island if you're in there. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to figure out the right ones. Okay, I know I'm just kind of going back and forth. Not really committing to much here. I'm gonna try not to use the 3 bottles because I just used them. Someone could be having a yard sale. True. The rusty fence might look nice on the cliff on the left side of the market behind the festival stall. A rusted tricycle? Can you rust the tricycle? I have the rusty fence already, like by Red's Beach. Do I have a tricycle? Now I want to try that. Manoni, we'll see you later. I do have the shopping cart. I know it's been mentioned a couple times. I might not do that, though. DIY table and tools? That annoying loud handyman? That's not a bad idea. I'd have to craft that. Let's see. Could do a bike. I've been debating whether or not I want to do a bike or not. I'll just grab it. Okay, well, we have a lot of items to play with. Just noticed there are mods in your chat today that aren't Mama Cat. Oh. No, we have a few. Okay. I'm going to look at my DIYs. I do have the document stack, and I don't know, but maybe you need that to make scatter papers. Also, office materials are kind of a good junky item, but... Oh, I keep looking for that blue trash can. That's what I keep looking for and keep forgetting. Got the bust up old car. I can order one of those if I want to, but I'm already using one. So, where is that big blue trash can? I'm 90% sure you cannot customize it, but I wanted to try because I'm going out there anyway, and I keep losing it. The oil containers? Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Fish container. Yeah, there's these, and then there's, yeah, this. I already had a red chainsaw, apparently. Streamer watch called Blue Television Games goes nuts sometimes when modding people. So I still dodged being a mod. Yeah, I wouldn't just mod anybody. There's a time where I would have done that, but yeah, I've seen how that can go wrong. Especially people who didn't ask to be modded too. A lot of people don't want that kind of pressure. Oh, you meant the oil barrel with fire underneath. I think I did unlock that recipe finally. There are no other variations of the garbage pail? Okay, I'll have to buy something else. I want that, let's just buy it now. Garbage bin? Of course. Oh, no, I'm looking for... I don't have it. I'm looking for the one that is like the Cookie Monster style one. It looks like this, only it's metal. That's the one I'm looking for. I don't suppose Kato's still around. Oscar the Grouch, thank you. Sorry, same thing. Wait, what happened? Do you have the Oscar the Grouch trash can, Kato, by chance? Like, is that in your catalog? What kind of cookies are you eating? Wait, who's eating cookies? I was kissing the cat. I do. Do you, if you're on Animal Crossing, would you mind sending me one? It's not urgent. Like, next time you play or something like that. Cookie Monster versus Oscar the Grouch. Oh, it's the same thing. We talked about Decayed Tree. I'm trying to decide if I want that or not. Maybe we'll grab one. I can. Let me grab my Switch. It's not urgent. I now interrupted Kato's afternoon. I'm sorry. I appreciate it, but it doesn't. It's really not urgent at all. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's see. There's also this. Speaking of like cans, the recycled thumb piano is pretty good. Oh wait, I don't want to use my empty cans yet. I might need them for something else. How dare you? I'm sorry. Ah, jeez. I'll never live this down. I finally got this fence, by the way. So I have gold meter and pipes, but I don't think I have regular meter and pipes. I was thinking of rotten /trash cookies. My whole day is ruined. Okay. Well, I've apologized like 6 times now. I don't know what to tell you. You buy the meter and pipes. Oh, okay. This. We need a campfire and an oil barrel. I do not have an oil barrel, but I did. I think I used them as decorations, so I could grab one. I don't have scattered papers, but I do have document stack. You ruined her entire day. I know, I know. You should favorite it? I should, but it's too late. We got to make a campfire. Oh my gosh, I'm all the way down here. Report Kato for making you feel guilty. As soon as she sends the letter, I am going to report it. Don't worry. Can you get scattered papers through Wardell? Maybe. Worth a check. I don't know where I'm going to put this crafting table we made. Put it on the path for now. Favorite thing about Animal Crossing? Especially this game, I just like how... I love how everybody's island can look so unique when we're all working with the same tool set, if that makes sense. The biggest thing being custom designs, I think, kind of changing the game, not just for paths, but you can customize so many different items with these custom hand-drawn designs. And then the community making all of those things, of course, makes it, like, so good. So, yeah, I love visiting, like, Dream Islands when we do that and seeing how many cool things people are able to do with this platform that they've given us. Oh, we said we were going to do one of these on the path, too. What about shopping car? People... Oh, you mean stolen cart, shopping cart. That's been suggested a few times. I might need to do it. I think you need stacked papers first. Well, I'll type in paper with Wardell and see if we can maybe get something. Kato, you don't have the scattered documents, do you? The scattered papers? Since you're at your Switch, and I've already ruined your day. Oh, here we go. Nook News has to be exclamation mark goes before. You can just do exclamation mark news and then your news. What what more do you want from Kato? Donate a kidney? I'm sorry. I just your top chat sucks. I didn't do anything. That's YouTube. They've been clamping down. I'm sorry. Why is everyone mad at me? How dare you? She just had surgery. I don't want any kidneys. Sent garbage. Thank you. I've just all Kato wants to do is send me garbage, and I'm giving a green light, and now everyone is just jumping down my throat about it. If anyone deserves to be sent garbage, it's me. And I'm like, hey, can you please send me garbage? And now it's like a big deal. That looks good, I think. Is it centered? I have no idea. What does top chat do? It's filtering out messages that it thinks are not quality. You only need one kidney to survive. She'll be fine. Yeah. Listen to Lizzie. Okay.
White boxes versus other boxes. Cookie Monster versus Oscar the Grouch. Dan versus Kaito. Time to make Peach or place some bets. Of course we are going to bet. Let the bells roll. Oh.
Thanks for ruining my day. She had to delete all the text that self-populates to say that. Thank you, Kato. All right, we have our garbage can now. So this is the Cookie Monster Oscar the Grouch garbage can. And so you said Scatter Papers isn't Scatter Papers a DIY? I thought you could buy it and also it was a DIY, or I don't know. I don't have them. That's all I know. And also I don't have the trash bags. I'd love to have the trash bags, but I don't think I have those either. My self-esteem can't handle an AI that judges the worthiness of my comments. Oh man, that's such a great comment. That's a quality comment right there. Don't have scattered papers. That's okay. Thank you for the trash. I appreciate it. Yeah, scattered and stacked are both DIYs, I think. But I think you can buy one or both of them, and then you use them to make the other or something. Something like that. Which means cater to of trash bags. Just saying things I need. It's fine. She doesn't have to send anything. I need the DIY to make trash bags. Apparently I haven't earned that yet. How do you get that? You just fish up more trash or what? Do you craft with some more trash? I think you... Maybe that is just a DIY you get from a villager. I need a lot of DIYs still. I'm missing some crucial ones.
White boxes versus other boxes. Cookie Monster versus Oscar the Grouch. Dan versus Kaito. Time to make Peach or place some bets. Of course we are going to bet. Let the bells roll. Ho ho.
What is happening? We're putting ads on the utility pole. I gotta... Let's see. I think it's one you just think of, that aha moment DIY. Let's see. I got a Trash Island DIY in a bottle one time. Tom just repeat himself. I thought that message was more elaborate than the last one. Sent mail. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I think I already had a black grill, but I'm making another one. I hope they make Peach. It made you place the Nook News again? It's a bit odd. Trying to think what color I want this. I can also do a custom pattern. It's kind of cool. What would look good? Maybe the yellow one. You got it fishing up trash. The trash DIY, the one that's like the 2 trash bags. Need more bells? Oh, shoot. We got a lot of customizing to do. I better go grab a lot. If I end up placing down all this stuff that I have on me right now... Whoa, what? Oh, we're on the wrong one. Then we will definitely have 3 stars. Right? Like, there's no way we don't have 3 stars after that. I even planted trees today. I think we get 3 stars. Point Spot didn't respond to me the first time because Dan's top chat. I should still see what you're saying. I would assume. Maybe it only reads top chat too. Give me trash flooring wallpaper recipe when I got the trash bags. Now waiting on my cutting board. Okay, we got the safety barrier, and this is for, obviously, the... I did not know you could change it this way. You could put any custom design on this you want. That's so cool. This is for the construction area we're kind of building. Outdoor generator. Maybe we just go, like, yellow with this stuff.
Hey, Marcy_Simmons just gifted y'all some YouTube membership, 5 to be exact. Welcome to whoever just became a member.
Thank you so much for 5 gifted. Oh, my gosh. I think you did it last time, too. Appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes, everybody. Thanks. Very kind of you. Don't yell at me like Kato does. No, I appreciate it. I'm not going to do that. Kato, that's like really mean. $2 Dan didn't sound excited. That's on him. I'm very excited. What the butts? I thought the stream was later tonight. On the weekends, I try to go earlier if I can. What the butts is a great turn of phrase. I'm going to leave the hose reel as is. And then fire hydrant. Rusted fire hydrant. We got to do it. People going around giving gifted memberships. Some streamers are like, oh my gosh, thank you. And some are like, what are you doing? Yeah, I try to mix it up so folks can make it to the stream. Maybe not all the streams, but at least some of them. Magic, how's it going? Let's see. Portable toilet. Okay, we don't have a yellow portable toilet, so we'll go gray. Favorite game? I'd say Animal Crossing's pretty high up there. Have I missed anything? Still 2 stars. I think we're going to be out of the 3-star zone here, or into the 3-star zone here pretty soon. Your Switch light won't turn on anymore. You can't play Animal Crossing until you can do Switch. Ooh, yeah, sorry to hear that. Do you have any like local repair places near you? Also, if you have money for a new Switch, it's worth noting. It's mean to say when someone's like, oh, my Switch is broken. I'm like, you should buy a Switch 2. Pokopia is a Switch 2 exclusive, and I think a lot of people are still learning that. So I'm just kind of putting that out there. That's only if you know, have the money to buy something like that, of course. These are all pretty much the same. Kato's the only streamer I ever heard of who yells at people for being generous. That's not true. I think I've gotten pretty excitable when people are suddenly overly generous. Not sure how I feel about Pokopia. I'm definitely going to be playing it a lot. We need to kind of get this done because I'm going to be taking a bit of a break from Animal Crossing to play Pokopia. Join my Switch 2. Can't wait for Pokopia. I don't know if there's a nearby place to repair it near me. Yeah, how would you find one? I guess just you could go on like Google Maps and kind of just do some searches, like type in like electronic repair or something like that and just see. But yeah, it depending on how it's busted. I've been watching a lot of repairing tech videos, and you would be surprised at like how many things get broken that are actually like not too difficult to repair. Now, difficult for like someone who's never repaired anything like that before, probably really difficult. But if you have a repair shop near you, my point is they might not charge you too much to fix whatever's wrong. Do you know what time Pokopia is coming out? You know what? I think it was like last night as I was like starting to fall asleep, I had that thought of like, oh, Am I going to want to like play that like really early? So it's coming out on the 5th, and that is what day of the week? A Thursday. Which means it could release Wednesday night. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to, like, do I need to do that? Do I need to play it early? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know it was going to be multiplayer. Like, so I'm really, really hyped for it now. Like, if I could have Kato send me stuff in Pokopia too, that would be really helpful. The fact that it's going to have like a server thing where you can actually keep the game online for you and your friends and you don't have to be there hosting it live in real time, that's really cool. Will it drop like 6 a.m. Wednesday? I have no idea. Like, the Pokemon Company is kind of separate from Nintendo in a lot of ways. And so, oh shoot, this is not where I meant to go. So they could do what they could do a totally different thing. I would say, what did Pokemon Legends ZA do? What did Pokemon Scarlet and Violet do? I would go off of how the Pokemon games have come out and trust that more than what Nintendo has done with Animal Crossing. Robert, we'll see you later. Server's so cool. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to like cost money to start a server or something. Kate, are we doing that? Should we like get some people together and like have like a... Or are we just going to, I don't know, is that, yeah, there's like a server they're doing. I read that correctly, right? Yeah, should we be thinking about that? Trusting the Pokemon games kind of gives me very little hope for it. The Pokemon release schedule. I think Pokopia is going to be good. I'm trying to trust the reviewers who have gotten their hands on it already. Oh, mail. That's what I'm here to check. Do you hear that Lego Pokemon is now a thing? Yes. You're trash. I don't know if Kato's saying, here's your trash, or she's saying, you're trash. But, because that is you are. Yeah, that's you are trash. That's the apostrophe R-E. Okay. So, I'm trash. Thank you, Kato. It seems like people can access it when you're offline, too, so... You can gather all the resources for me. I can gather the resources and you can then send me things. Trash bags, thank you. Actually, more the quality of the game. It seems like Pokopia is different. Pokopia is going to hit different, I think. Favorite Pokemon game? You know what? Like, after going back and playing some of the older ones, I think I like the modern games. Like, more. I think I like Scarlet and Violet and the Legends games a lot more than I like the older ones, which I think is blasphemous. Does that mean people could take the resources away from other people? I have no idea. I didn't even know there was a multiplayer function to it, especially not one that would involve servers. How many people can even play? Like, I don't even know. I do have Tipper. Yeah, well, Tipper makes sense for Trip Falls, and I'm trying to get all the different personalities, so we kind of had to do it. Let me put this trash can down before I forget. Is it open or invite? I assume it would be, definitely invite only, perhaps you would have the option to do both if you wanted to. It's not blasphemous. I've been playing since Red and Blue. I like the shiny mechanics and graphics. Yeah, I like that I can actually conceivably complete a living dex in my lifetime now. Whereas now when I go back, I'm like, I don't think I can do this. So we have the utility pole and stuff, which would probably also look good here, but we talked about doing construction around it. So maybe that would happen over here. I think I'm going to need multiple utility poles. Having it by the road makes sense. Some tires laying around would be good. Yeah, I think so. Playing Fire Red and Leaf Green now would feel weird to me. No physical / special split, no fairy type. Yeah, I could see that being a bit of a shock if it's been a while. I don't know where I'm going to put this yet. Let's see. Definitely want the safety barrier. You can do the stack of tires that are kind of laying down. Where's the jackhammer? People are complaining about the Lego Pokemon Sense not having the minifigures. Oh. Is that a safety device on trip falls? That's a good point. That is a good point. Manhole with the cones and jackhammer, like sewer work. I was thinking it was more like work for the utility pole. In the LEGO community, we say no figgy, no buy. But aren't the new Pokemon sets all sculpture-like sets? There would be minifigures with sculptures. There wasn't like a minifigure for this Game Boy or the plant. I'm not pointing at them very well. There's no minifigures for these. There's no minifigure for this because they're all in that like other category where it's more like Lego kind of sculpture type items. Work for utility pole should have electrical kit. Okay. I've played Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I need to beat it still. So I think with more utility poles, this would make sense. I need to buy more. I don't even know if I like it here necessarily. I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna leave that stuff there for now, but I'm not committed to it. I also have the cone, but I don't know if that's too much stuff in the way, you know? Eh. Yeah, I'm not hyper committed to any of that there. It's I'm hit and miss on it. What about the trash area and all that stuff? The items together look good. I just don't know about that spot for them. So could all the trash be over here by Peach's house? You would want it near like the main road, I guess, because the trash is being like taken out, right? Would you put it over here? Where would the trash go? Oh, there's so much work to do. I heard some people say it's a missed opportunity to make a Lego Pokemon Center or other places from the game and for Lego Pokemon sets. Lego Pokemon Center would be pretty cool, yeah. Is it bad that you have to time travel? No, play Animal Crossing how you want. Depends which villager in the neighborhood. Who do you think is the messiest? I don't know. These two houses aren't even staying. This is Kabuki and Pearl. They're not forever villagers. There's a Lego Pokemon Center coming soon. Okay. Okay, well that should have minifigures. That's kind of wild that it doesn't. The gift with purchase is initial for the initial Pokemon Lego wave was Pokemon Center, but it's micro scale. Okay. Lucky would be the messiest. Yeah, Lucky doesn't live up here though, but I could make him live up here. It does not have minifigures. You think the trash should go near the front by the stairs? That's kind of what I was thinking. So we do have some space right here. Maybe that's what we do. Does it go here? With a street lamp or what? Let's see. Mountain bike. Okay, garbage pail. Oh, no. Metal can. No. Garbage can. Okay. Maybe the trash can's outside Peach's sign here, like this. Then the trash bags. Okay. And if I had scattered documents, I would put them here. Sorry, I got Lego info. It's my life. No, you're good. We're talking about it. Makes sense. We're all asking. All right. So what else? I had a fire hydrant. You could use the cardboard bed or couch to trash the place up too. I do have some boxes right now. That's a good point. Oh, office materials. That's right. I was going to put those by the trash can too. Is that too close to the edge? Like, office materials don't look like trash to me. I don't know. Maybe we'll use something else. Behind Peach's house along the road is where I put the DIY workbench and tools. Back here? Just kind of keep it close to stuff, I suppose. Office materials look like recycling. At best, yeah. So the DIY bench needs to be customized. Old tires, too. Yeah, there's so many things. Okay. Have I been watching the Olympics? No, I find the Olympics painfully boring. Sorry if that's blasphemous. Yeah, let's customize this bench. The tire toy would look good by the trash area. There's definitely a lot of interest in putting some kind of tire stuff up there. I think there is a cooldown on how often you can ask it for points updates, by the way. I don't remember what the cooldown is, but it's not going to do that 100% of the time. Because if you've been asking lately. Curling up at the mention of curling. Co-sign the tire toy idea. Okay. It might be on, yeah, it's either on cooldown or they also, like the streamer bot thing relies on the YouTube API. It could be that there's been too many API calls today in general for the whole community. So, I don't know. We might be being rate limited. Like, it could be all kinds of things going on. All right. I don't know what I'm doing. I customized this. Oh, I wanted to see if I had a toolbox DIY.
I brought garlic bread, but left it sitting on the passenger seat of my car all day. When I grabbed the foil, it was sticking to the seatbelt buckle. It had a weird bend to it and smelled like dashboard, but it was warm. I didn't even go inside. I left it on the snack table and went home.
Okay, so I got the wooden toolbox now. And yeah, there is some different cardboard things we could do, such as the cardboard bed. This would junk things up. It's my last 4 boxes. But let's do it. I'll see about the tires.
I brought a fruit salad to the cookout, but the only fruit I had was canned pineapple and 1 apple that had been in the crisper so long it was soft in the middle. I cubed it anyway. Once the syrup went in, it all kind of looked the same.
So tire toy, and I might as well do the tire stack as well. I don't know if I'll use both of them, but... Imagine a villager sleeping on a cardboard bed with a cast and a head bandage. I wish you could have them wearing, like, leg casts. They won't wear anything resembling shoes, and it's so disappointing. Okay, so now we do have some cardboard boxes, which we could junk up Peach's house with. Poor Peaches. Why are we doing this? Oh. Uh-oh. The Butte you fish up. Where? I have an island called Bro Key, where all the villagers are bros, and the fact that they can't wear boots is criminal. Customize... Oh, wait. I customize mine to be colorful and put them in my park for Jungle Gym. Yeah, the tire toys are pretty good. We really garbaged up Peach's place. It doesn't feel right.
I brought garlic bread, but left it sitting on the passenger seat of my car all day. When I grabbed the foil, it was sticking to the seatbelt buckle. It had a weird bend to it and smelled like dashboard, but it was warm. I didn't even go inside. I left it on the snack table and went home.
Who am I going to give the hose reel to? I gave the air conditioner to Tipper. Maybe I'll put the hose reel over here. Are there heists, or how does one collect points? Just by chatting. Okay, the tank. So I have the tank. And now I'm feeling like I could go back here somewhere. I always figured a tree would go right here, too. Bust up shit looks fantastic. Yeah, I was going to customize it to be a different color, but I don't think I will. I think it's actually pretty good. The decayed tree in front of the mint-colored house by the cliff edge. Okay. Let me get a regular tree real quick. Yeah. Y'all should be able to turn off Top Chat for yourselves, by the way. You shouldn't need to wait for the bot to decide not to, like, filter it. You know what I mean? Okay, normally I put the pointy trees up here, the cedars, but I don't have any. And I can also put one up here if I want to. Let's push this tank here. I might be able to fit another tree behind that house. Uh-oh. Okay, here. Let's go down. It's gonna take me a bit to junk up this neighborhood. I'm definitely gonna need some time. How am I supposed to get up here? Oh, there we go. Well, not quite, because now the trees are lined up. I don't like that. Can I put it here? No. I could put the tank here, and then I could move the tree up like that right behind the house. Okay, that to me is a bit better. Okay, so over here, and then you said the decayed tree in front of this mint-colored house. No room. Okay, so I guess that's not going to work. It is a very large item. We could put it back here. Like maybe over here? Okay. I guess we could put it over here. That's what I wanted. Okay. Kind of sticks out into the road a little bit. Wouldn't hurt to have more if we're going to do that, but... there we go. I guess can I spin this around? No, you can't even grab it when they're on top of it. I was going to say, I would like them facing the other way. Someone's going to poke their eye out on that tree. Well, the city should probably do something about that. Second cast master, good luck, good luck. All right, we had a barbecue and like folding chair situation we wanted to try. By Tipper's house, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to think about this. Because I need something over here anyway. Maybe I can make a larger barbecue kind of area. Oil barrel bathtub. Oh, the wooden toolbox, the tire toys. Oh my gosh, there's so much. I'll I'll need like tables or something for a crafting area, I think. And I wish I had a clothesline. I'd almost prefer that instead of the air conditioning over there. The community cookout area. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Heck, probably a tree over here, to be honest. A couple trees with a barbecue table. And a table by the back of the chairs. What do I have in that regard? Some folding chairs. I have the one chair I'm already using. With table with cloth. I don't know. I feel like my brain's starting to shut down a little bit at the thought of even grabbing more furniture items at this point. So, there's some tires. I don't know if I'm going to keep those there, but the outdoor table or log table. Yeah, we need something. I think, did I just grab one tree? I did. I'll put this here for now. We're going to be moving a lot of this stuff around. Like, there's no reason to keep this stuff exactly where it is. I'm going to keep playing around with the placement of a lot of these items. But now I'm just like looking at the stuff in my inventory like, I should probably just get this out of my inventory at this point. Get it on the ground and start moving it around later. Oh yeah, we play GameCube. In fact, if you were interested in my take on the GameCube version of Animal Crossing, I have a 100 days video in the original Animal Crossing. And that's been on the channel for a bit now. Some of this stuff is working up here. Some of it I'm not too sure about. But I need more time. I need to just kind of like... I need to have some time to just think. Fire hydrant could probably go like here, I guess. And again, I don't know if the air conditioner where it is like the best spot for it when I consider that. It could actually go like right over here by whoever house this will be in the future. Yeah, something like that. But okay. Do I like the idea of a more roughed up theme for this neighborhood? I think so. I think there's a lot of items to play with. I think I need more tall stuff. I guess I got to buy more utility poles. I think I'm good on street lights. But yeah, I have more to kind of like think about there. But stuff's starting to come together. Pearl sauced up by the waterfall. Yeah. Does anyone need Pearl? Because I'm kicking her out soon. What do utility poles cost? $1,000? Okay. The new hotel streetlights come in damaged. They do? I didn't know that. I'm just gonna buy 3. Okay. They look super damaged. Okay, we might have to look at those then. I thought there was only like fancy ones. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I think we're at 3 stars now, for real. We placed a lot of stuff down. Even if it's not in its permanent home, I planted trees, and I placed a lot of stuff. It'd be really weird if it wasn't at 3 stars now. Before, it was like, well, you only placed down like 5 items today. That was not the case today, though. I don't understand. I thought I knew this game. I thought I knew Animal Crossing, but I don't. It's just gonna be Gulliver again, too. All things in moderation, but an island's image is worth working hard on, ain't it? Well, me and my bro will be back. Oh, I think this is Rossetti? I think all of this is rigged. How? You have all the information that I do. I've been walking around the island. I've been showing you there's no abundance of items placed down in like their leaf form. I have trees, like I have no trees. I have a flower garden where I'm like growing hybrids. There's 6 trees by the entrance right here. Plant more trees. No, I will choose what to do with the nature on my island. In fact, I want less trees. There's too many trees on this island, I say. Look at this. We got this whole forest up here full of trees. And we got shrubs. And yeah, I could use some more stuff over here, but I have like 2 items dropped on the ground. Maybe need 7 trees. I don't want 7 trees. Yeah, I don't want oxygen for my villagers. I don't need to worry about that because we have plenty of disgusting smog we can be breathing. We have all of this. Too many trees. We don't need clean oxygen. No, we don't. We look at this gorgeous, elegant museum entrance we've made. And there's trees here too. Everywhere you look, there's more trees. And then over here, we have all these flowers. Look at all these flowers. Look at all the varieties of colors and flowers. You can't tell me that we don't have flowers. I give it 2 stars. Well, apparently, that's not a very controversial take. I don't want fruit trees. Fruit trees are like, look, I have plenty. We have like an orchard worth of trees here. We don't need more fruit trees. What we need are people to go to other parts of my island so they can see all the work we're doing. It's definitely rigged. My 3-star island looks worse than yours. It is rigged. There's something going on. I don't know what it is. I could never possibly imagine or guess. Not a fruit tree. I don't care about fruit trees. Fruit trees are... They can bite my peach, okay? Fruit trees are dumb. These ones palms on the beach. Eventually I'll put some palms on the beach. She's gonna have to wait.
Breaking news. Dan hates trees. I asked Isabel about her thoughts on the situation, and she said, Dan really needs to branch out with fruit trees. It's low-hanging fruit, more at 11.
What has changed since you first got 3 stars? It feels pretty decorated. It is pretty decorated. It's not good enough. 30 to 90 trees, 100 plus flowers, 50 plus fencing, 8 plus villagers, and 30, 50 fruit trees is what you need according to Google AI. Well, Google AI is stupid. AI hallucinates constantly. AI could look at a Wikipedia page with all the correct answers and it'll still make up answers. Do you have enough fencing? Yes, I have lots. Look at all, this is right here. I'm standing in front of all this fencing. I got fencing everywhere. We got fencing over here. Look at all this fence. You can't tell me I don't have enough fencing. I got fencing everywhere. I got fencing for days. I even got fencing I don't want to use anymore over here. Fences everywhere. If I had any more fences, I'd probably lose more points. I got these crappy fences I don't want. Every time I ask him, so he runs past the thing. Right! I have lots of things. I have more flowers. What do you want? I have a whole garden full of flowers. I have a flower garden. Maybe your island just sucks. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you all just can't accept that it's not a good island. You think you know the answer. You think you have all the answers. And I keep proving to you that my island actually ticks all the boxes. You sound pretty defensive. Yes, we can do puns, I guess. Open your gates and we'll come drop off some flowers. I don't want your flowers. I don't want your trees. I don't want any of it. It doesn't matter. If I go, I have to stop what I'm doing and plant more flowers and trees to get the rating up, then Isabel wins. And that's crap. This is my island. I get to decide how it looks, not Isabel. That's stupid. This is Animal Crossing, okay? It's a sandbox game where you can make your own island to do what you want with it. Just put fencing around your hybrid garden. No! There's already fencing over there. Probably because all your flowers are on dirt path. I will plant that stuff when I'm ready, but I'm not ready yet. Right behind you is empty. Yeah, well, we're working on it. It's under construction. Okay, well, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm very tired. I need to decompress after all this really hard Animal Crossing labor. Some more flowers and dirt paths. I don't know. I don't know. I think it looks pretty dang good myself. But okay, thank you everybody for everything. You can do anything except get 3 stars. Yeah.
Quiet. Crystal Casey just gave us $5 and said I made you an anti-Gulliver sign. MoFW1J VBNX9 and 23.
Okay, fine. Let me look. Thank you, Crystal Casey, for the super chat. Kato, if I remove all the flowers, all the dirt beds under the flowers, and plant the flowers back down and ask Isabel my star rating, I'm pretty sure it won't move, okay? I don't think that's the problem. Search by creator ID. No, it's MO. Search by the design ID. Okay, it is FW1JVBNX 9 N23. Great. Thank you. It's perfect. Oh, it has a transparent layer too. So you just plop it down like right here. Well, there you go. Love it. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thanks, everybody. It's good. It was good. We got some stuff done. Cover the entire beach. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. But thanks. I will be back probably tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna be a member stream or not. I'll check in with myself and see how I feel, what I want to do. We've been playing Fable just while we're in between games of the month right now, and it's been pretty fun. And there's also a lot more to do on the Animal Crossing island, and we gotta get some Animal Crossing in before Pokopia, which is going to be the next thing that consumes the channel, which I'm very excited about. So I'll see you around. Have a good rest of your day. And yeah, goodbye.